saying hello again on a beautiful April the 26th, 2013 from Sorrento in southern Italy, right across from the Bay, from Naples. Here with Marco Iannuzzi, one of the most famous wood inlay specialists of Italy. So Marco, please tell me a little bit more about your family, your business, the tradition of woodworking here in Sorrento.
Okay, so good afternoon everybody. My name is Marco Iannuzzi, and I'm the very, very proud fifth generation in this very famous company. My family opened this shop that you're in 1852, and we are world famous for the art of inlaid woodwork. And it's an art that's unique to this town. You don't see this work done anywhere else in the world. And basically it's the technique of being able to cut tiny, tiny little pieces of all different woods and inlay them together, one next to the other, to make a beautiful piece. I know they're seen painted, trust me, they're not. Every one of these is just a little piece of wood that's been cut by hand and inlaid together. And as I told you before, this art is unique to Sorrento. The art always starts off with a drawing, so we always do a drawing and colour it in. Based on each of the different colours that we choose in our drawings, we then go and select matching wood veneers of exactly that same colour. We can dye woods to any colour we like, and we pack all those veneers of wood together. We put our drawing on the very top. The most beautiful part of the art, I think, is this. This is the only tool the artist will ever need to use. It's called a coping saw, maybe you call it a jigsaw. What happens is I drill a small hole, I unscrew my jigsaw, thread it through, screw it back up again, and then I start cutting around my drawing very, very finely. The reason for the arch is so that I can work around my pack 360 degrees without ever having to take the jigsaw out. Now, if you all look at this closely, I've actually popped out a little flower. I've cut it out because I wanted to show you the veneers of wood in all those different colours.
It's incredible, yeah.
Now, once everything has been cut out of the mould, so all the flowers, the stems, the leaves, I turn my pack of wood around and I start peeling off all my empty veneers, one by one. The reason why I do that is because this now becomes my base to start inlaying all those tiny little pieces of wood that I've already cut back in again, one next to the other, like a jigsaw puzzle in all those different colours. And remember, they're going to fit in because they came out of exactly the same mould. Let me show you. This is a completed veneer with all those little pieces of wood all cut and inlaid together. Okay? This is another example. On the other side, I just have paper with fish glue so that those little pieces don't fall through. I just like to put it to the light so everybody can see the actual detail of the work that's gone into making this.
Wow.
See? This is the famous art of inlaid woodwork of Sorrento. Nowhere else in the world will you see this work being done. Okay? I want to show you something a bit more complicated. Okay? The smaller the pieces of wood are, the harder the work is to do.
Yes.
Okay? So once my veneer is completed, I then hot glue it onto a piece of solid seasoned mahogany and take the side up. Okay? We never use our this side that we were working on, because it has all our thumbprints from having pressed the pieces down. We want it to be perfect, so we use this side here that was protected by the newspaper. We keep it under presses for 8 weeks. After those 8 weeks have passed, we take it out of our presses and we spray between 6 to 8 coats of polyurethane on top to seal but also protect our work. Polyurethane comes to our customers as a high gloss finish like this, or you can actually have it as a matte finish like this masterpiece. What's important to know is that whether a matte finish or a high gloss finish piece is chosen, they're equally as well protected. A lot of people think matte finish is not protected, and it's wrong. Okay? And look, it's so good you can even set fire to it. And I'll do it so that everybody believes me. Okay?
Okay.
Who sets fire to a work of art? We do it?
No kidding, yeah.
Okay, and that's why we make lazy Susans, trays, coasters, we make trivets, we make chargers. As beautiful as our pieces are, they are made to be used. Okay? The artists that are here in Sorrento, they're elderly people, they're very humble people, understated people, but in their art they're amazing. Okay, they're wonderful, and it's a tradition that's being passed on from generation to generation, from father to son, and they guard their designs very, very jealously. So this is something that's going to be always kept unique to Sorrento. It's taught in the Institute of Art here. And one of the best examples of the art of inlaid woodwork is this particular piece that I was showing you before. This is made by the most important and most famous inlaid woodwork artist who's still alive in Sorrento today. His name is Professor Rocco. This is the best. I'll leave it here to show our people how wonderful the art can be. And it took him 1.5 years to complete this piece by himself. Okay? Unfortunately, he has macular degeneration now, so he can't do a lot more work, but as beautiful as this is probably one of the most beautiful examples of inlaid woodwork. But I want to impress your people now with a table that my family is world famous for crafting.
Absolutely,
And
we will.
people come from all over the world to see this
see
table. It's fun because it's got all these little secrets inside.
Great.
If you turn your camera around, it's just behind you.
We will come back with another clip actually, but before I go, you must have a website.
We do.
Let's give our audience the website.
Okay,
please.
it's www.gargiulo, dash in the middle, Januzzi, JANNUZZI.it.
And how do you spell Gargiulo?
Gargiulo.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
And now I'm curious about that
please,
table.
I'd love to show you. We're proud of this piece. If you just turn around.
That's great.